Good morning, cadets. I welcome you back for the computer session for class 12th, and so far we have finished the Python revision tour 1, and in today's class we'll discuss about the Python revision tour 2. In this revision tour 2, we would like to cover the introduction part, the sequences like strings, lists, tuples, and of course the mapping available, that is dictionaries in Python. The purpose of this revision tour 1 and revision tour 2 is to brush up the concepts we have learnt in class 11th. Revision tour 1 covered basic concepts like Python basics, data handling, and flow of control statements like if else, if elif, and nested ifs, and then the loop statements like for and while loops. The Python revision tour is going to help us to recall and brush up the concepts like the strings, lists, tuples, and dictionaries. So we'll move towards the concept string manipulation. What is a string? It is a sequence of characters enclosed in single quotes, double quotes, or triple quotes. And we know that the strings are immutable, that is, they can't be changed. Already we had the concept of what is immutable and immutable data types. Each character remains at a unique position, number or index number, which goes from 0 to length -1 in forward direction, or minus length to -1 in backward direction. The traversal of a string. What do you mean by traversal of a string? Accessing the individual characters of string, that is from first character to last character. Every character in a string is at a different index position from 0 to size -1, and for loop can be used to traverse the string. Here you can see the Python is a given string. The forward indexing goes from 0 to 5, and in backward direction -1 to -6. The length of this string is 6. Now traversal example. Suppose string is a Python, we were I in range 0 to length of the string and print string of I. The output will be Python. Means for any sequences either to read or print, we need to have a loop, either for loop or while loop. Now program to read the string and print in reverse order. What is the logic here? You just see, input any string in string 1, the reverse of string is displayed, length equal to len of string 1, for ch in range -1 to minus length of -1 in the steps of -1, isn't it? That is -1 to minus length. Why this -1? Because it varies up to the upper limit less than 1. Therefore, basically would have written -1 to minus length in the steps of -1, but would like to write -1 to minus length -1 in the steps of -1. The print string 1 of char, the above code will print in the reverse order, isn't it? So we have entered KARNAN. Suppose if I enter the current is the given string, it will print in a reverse order, NARAK. Now there are two important operators, concatenation and replication operators, denoted by plus and star. Plus is used for concatenation, that is joining the two strings, and star is used for replication, that is for repetition. Example you can see here. Suppose A is having a string Tom and B is having a string Jerry. Then if I write A concatenate plus with and symbol plus B, so Tom and Jerry it will print, right? Output you can see here, Tom is string A, Jerry is string B, and in between and is concatenated. So after Tom and then Jerry, so the plus symbol indicates it is You cannot add number and string using plus. Only string can be concatenated with string. Now the star operator, if line is a go, and if I print line star 3 comma Govinda, then it will print go 3 times, go go go, and the string given string Govinda. You cannot multiply the string and string using star. Only a number and only number star number or string dot number is allowed. Either you can write string into number or number into string is allowed. Now the operators comes the membership operators, that is in and not in, to check the presence of a character in any given string. Example, A not in Python true, A in Java is true, A in Java once again repeated, P in operators true, men in membership false, man in manipulation is false. Capital M is not present there, small man is there, but capital MAN is not present, therefore it is false, and P in presence is true. Okay, now the comparison operators, we can apply comparison operators: equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to on string, character by character. Suppose string 1 is a program, string 2 is a Python, string 3 is also a Python. The difference between string 2 and string 3 is, in string 2 there is a small p is there, whereas in string 3 capital P is there in Python. The comparison of string will be based on ASCII code of the characters, and we know that the ASCII characters values that called as ordinal values of capital A to capital Z from 65 to 90 and small a to small z is 97 to 128 to 122 and 0 to 9 is 48 to 57. Now let us see the examples here where the string 1 is equal to string 2, false. If string 1 is not equal to string 2, it is true. Suppose string 2 is equal to Python, it is true, and string 2 is greater than string 3 is also true, because the ASCII value of the small p is definitely greater than the ASCII value of capital P, and string 3 is less than string 1 is also true, because the ASCII value of the capital P is less than the ASCII value of small p. That's how. Now how to determine the ordinal or Unicode of a single character. Python allows us to find out the ordinal position of a single character using ORD. ORD stands for ordinal. So ORD of A, output will be 65, because the ASCII value of the capital A is 65. We can also find out the character based on the ordinal value using char function. Suppose if we give CHR of 66, the output will be B. So we need to remember to find out the ordinal value, that is a ASCII value of a given character, using a function called as ORD, and to get the character using a ASCII value by the function called CHR. Now we go to the important concept, that is string slicing. As we know, the slice means part of, so slicing is a process of extracting part of string. In previous chapters we already discussed that string characters have their unique index position from 0 to length -1 in forward direction and from -1 to minus length in backward direction. Based on this, let us see now the string slicing. Suppose there is a string called as a welcome. Its index varies from forward indexing 0 to 6 because length is 7. Therefore in backward direction it is from -1 to -7. Now based on this we can do the slicing. The general form for the slicing is the string into square bracket start colon stop colon step. The step is optional if you don't use it, but the default value is 1. For example, you can see here, suppose the string is welcome. For I in range length of the string, print I and string of I. I gives you the index and string of I gives the value stored in it. That's how this loop will print from 0 to 6 and the values from W to E. Now some of the examples you can see here. Suppose your string is welcome, string 2 colon 6. 6 means it varies up to 5. 2, 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. So LCOM is the output. Now 1 to 6, 1 to 6 in the steps of 2. So 1 means E, steps up to C, steps up to M. So ECM. 1 to 5 step up to 1. 5 means up to 4 it will vary. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Next is 5, but the range only up to 4. Therefore, answer is EC. Then string colon 4, the meaning of which is from 0 to 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Similarly, string 2, 0, 1, 2, from L to till end, because stop is not given, means it is up to end. Here, what is missing, you just see here, 1 colon 2, means you start from 1, 0, 1, steps up to C, steps up to M. And this here, one more parameter is missing, means it is till end. From index 1 to till end at the steps of 2. Similarly, from beginning to end at the steps of 2. Beginning to end. So WLOE. WLOE. So string of 6. If you don't give the slicing here, there is an index. So 6 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. E will print. So string of 10, of course there is no any value at the index 10, therefore it will give an error. Whereas in case of slicing, if you use 10, it will give a blank string. If you don't give slicing, it will give an error. In case of slicing, if it is even it is out of range, then it will print a blank character. Now you can see a program here. J will be the length of the string, I in range up to length, print I, string of I and minus j, and j equal to minus j1. See, at the beginning I is 0, 0 is printed, minus j means minus 7, the length is 7, therefore it will minus 7. Minus 7 minus of minus 1 means it will be minus 6, minus 5, like this it will print, and here 0 to 6, and it will print the positive index as well as the negative index will be printed along with the welcome. Now suppose if you string minus 6, which is that with minus 6 is E, to begin up to end means ELCOME it will print. Similarly, minus 6 to minus 1, okay, at the steps of minus 2, minus 6 to minus 1, okay, minus 6 to minus 1, at the step of positive 2 it will print ECM. In the steps of minus 2 there is no more characters available there. So if you see that minus 6 minus 2 means minus 8, no value will be there. Now some facts about the string slicing. For any index position, string of from beginning to end and from end to that beginning, if you concatenate, will give the original string. Suppose wonderful, if you give colon n and n colon, so output will be wonderful. So this you have to remember. String slicing will never return error even if you pass index which is not in the string. For example, string 1 of 10 will give error, but string 10 is to 15 will not give an error. Now let us move to the string functions and methods. Okay. So far let us see once more what exactly this part it is indicating. Okay, I would like to illustrate this, the string fact here, how exactly the wonderful will be printed. Okay. Let me check that. Go to ideally. Okay, what it says there. Here, suppose your string 1 equal to wonderful, n equal to len of your string 1. Okay, now what we said, str1 slicing colon n, if you concatenated with str1 n colon, let us see what it will print. Okay, let me use the, we'll see print wonderful, same thing it will print. That is what I wanted to illustrate you. Similarly, Let me execute and show you the one more program, that is str1 equal to, suppose I have a string welcome. Okay. Let us take j equal to len of your string 1, okay. Suppose if I take for I in range, okay, for I in range 0 to 0, 0 to len, 0 to length, okay, len of str1. Suppose if I give print the position I, comma, what is present in string of I, comma, then the index, that is minus j, and within the loop let me j equal to j minus 1. Let us see what this will print. Save string example. Okay, we'll run this. Okay, type object is not acceptable. What is the error here? String of I. Okay, the value of I. Now let me see if I print here j, what it will print. Let us run. No, not subscribable. Which one? I in range 0 to, okay, print I. Okay, only if I print this, what it will print. Let us check. Save, run. Okay, it is string 1. I have given only string here, that's why it was giving error minus j, and j equal to j minus 1. Now let us run. Okay, now see positive index as well as negative index and your given string. So that's all. Would like to stop at this point of time today now, okay, and would like to continue in our next class with the concept, functions and methods used in the string. Till then, bye bye.